All right, looks like a warm and wet start to our work week here. We'll see warm temperatures before we cool down for the second half and enjoy the near record highs potentially for this afternoon. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with your Monday morning web forecast, and you'll see what we're dealing with here. Wet and warm out the door this morning, temps into the mid-60s. Now, we are warmer this morning than where we should be for average high temperatures this time of year. And again, we may flirt with some record highs for later on this afternoon. Really depends on just how quickly we get the cloud cover cleared out, especially for inland spots. A little bit wetter as we head on through the middle of the week and then turning colder for the second half of the week. Now, in case you're wondering, here are the records that we are talking about. I don't think we're going to break them today, but I think we're going to be within a couple degrees of them across the area. Notice Greenville's 2007, 79 degrees is a record high. Same thing in Washington, 74. Washington's may be broken. Even New Bern, 79 degrees, 2007. Again, we may flirt with that, but I'm not so positive we're going to break it. But, of course, you know my theory. If you're going to get close to a record, just go ahead and break it, right, and put it in the books. So we got those showers moving off the coast this morning. We'll see some sunshine, especially west of Highway 17 for this afternoon. Inland spots, that's where we have the threat of the record high temperatures, mid to upper 70s. Low 70s with a little bit more cloud cover along the beaches for this afternoon. Clouds come right back in overnight tonight. Maybe a spotty shower towards dawn tomorrow as the front's going to be moving through the area. Now, we'll be in the mid-60s early tomorrow morning and then slowly fall back through the upper 50s and lower 60s as we head on through the afternoon hours tomorrow as that cooler air not really gets injected in here, just kind of more bleeds in. You'll definitely notice, though, in a place, though, for Wednesday. We'll talk about that in a minute. Take a look at Future Track here. Underdoing the temperatures for this afternoon, but I like its trend that it is showing. Notice, overnight tonight, we stay on the warm side. There's the 60s. And then notice how through the day tomorrow, that colder air kind of bleeds in and takes us back into the 50s by the afternoon and evening hours here. This is what's going to be causing it. It's all because of a frontal system that we're tracking, working through the Tennessee Valley right now. We're definitely in the warm sector of it, and so as a result, we've got the near record high temperatures. Little upper level disturbance riding along at the jet stream level. That's what brought the showers this morning. But notice the cloud cover. Notice how there are those low gray clouds showing up. I think we're going to see them break up relatively easily as we go on through this afternoon. And here's part of the reason why. The way the jet stream is configured right now. Upper level ridge situated just off the coast here. One piece, two pieces. So this trough is not phased. It's kind of split into two pieces. And it's this one that is lifting out. This is the one that's going to allow another upper level disturbance to dig in. And that is going to come eastbound and generate another wave of low pressure as we head on in through the late afternoon hours tomorrow and going into Wednesday. Notice, you can kind of see back in here how that second piece digs in after the first piece leaves the field. And then eventually, this is the trough that's going to drive eastbound here. It's just like we've seen recently. It's an in and it's an out cold shot because notice by Thursday, yeah, it's briefly cooler temperatures in here. But as we go into the middle of next week, upper level ridge starts reestablishing itself right off of the Gulf Coast states, and as a result, we keep the cold air, excessive cold air, bottled up in Canada, and track a couple more short waves that are going to be coming through as we head on through late this weekend going into early next week. So here's how things play out with Future Track. Notice as we see the first band of showers depart off the coast as we go on through the morning hours here. There's that sunshine that I'm talking about breaking in, especially for inland spots by later on this afternoon. Meanwhile, the front comes in. Could be a spotty shower or two later tonight into early tomorrow morning, but not anticipating a whole lot of rainfall. Colder air kind of bleeds in. We keep the cloud cover around, and then we start to see that next wave of low pressure developing as we go through tomorrow night in through the day on Wednesday. So pretty good soaking rainfall potentially coming our way on Wednesday. Could be looking at 3/4 of an inch to maybe over an inch of rain. That eventually moves away. The front gets pushed off the coast here as drier air pushes in for Thursday. That's when the colder air comes in, and then that high pressure kind of stays over us for Thursday going into the first part of the weekend here. So tomorrow into tomorrow afternoon, kind of weird. We're going to be looking at temperatures warmest in the morning hours. And that's kind of the same thing on Wednesday. You'll notice what happens is that we've got temps into the upper 40s overnight going into Wednesday morning. But by the afternoon, we're only warming up 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees from our morning temperatures. So we really don't see that influx, and especially once that rainfall starts falling, we're going to have evaporative cooling and cool the air. So not much of a rise on temperatures on Wednesday. We clear things out. There's that sharp cool shot in here for Thursday with moderating temperatures for Friday, but definitely the second half of the week colder than the first half of the week. Have yourself a good Monday and enjoy the nice weather I'm forecasting for this afternoon. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.